Hey, Brittany. All right, this was the easiest way for me to explain how I use reading strategies with my kids when we are reading. So I'll start with the easier one. So with Leah, I just grabbed one of her books, and in my email I said, just grab some Post-its. And, because they're so little, it's hard to get them probably to write stuff. Maybe they can draw pictures, but most of my reading strategy comprehension for her is I'll do little post-its and I'll ask questions and kind of prompt her thinking. So I'm just going to go through a couple of pages with this book to show you how I do it. So the book is The Very Impatient Caterpillar. And before I would even read, I would ask her about the cover and I would preview the text. So I'd say, Leah, what do you see? And, she might say, oh, it's a caterpillar. He looks funny, da da da. All right. And then I'll go to the title page, The Very Impatient Caterpillar. And right here I have a Post-it, and she doesn't need to obviously see the Post-it. It's just for me to remind myself to stop and ask some questions. So one of the reading strategies on the poster or the PowerPoint that I sent you was questioning. So I'm going to ask Leah, what do you want to learn about caterpillars and butterflies today? And so as she answers that question, you're going to prompt, her with more follow-up questions and really get her to think about what she's going to learn about caterpillars and butterflies. And she has a lot of background on caterpillars and butterflies, so what they tell you, what Beckett tells you is probably going to really bring in his background knowledge or lack thereof. So your follow-up questions will build upon what he is able to give you. But the girls have caterpillars in their butterfly houses all the time. I think Leah knows what a chrysalis is. She knows they turn into butterflies. She knows that they eat milkweed. So just that open-ended question will tell me what we need to be looking for in the book, and that'll help me kind of stop and pause. All right, so after I do that and get an idea of what she wants to learn, we're going to start reading. Hey, what are you guys doing? We're going to metamorphosize. They do explain the word metamorphosize. Meta what now? Transform into butterflies. Right, I knew that. Wait, you're telling me I can become a butterfly with wings? For real? Yes. Wait for me. Now what? Build your chrysalis. Chrysalis, right, I knew that. What? How did you do that? Is it a spin or more of a twirl? Am I a butterfly yet? Ugh, now what? Just be patient and let nature take its course. Patience? Right, I got this. Am I a butterfly yet? How about now? Now? No, be patient. I have a question. Not yet. You don't even know what I was going to ask. Fine, ask. How's your day going? Also, am I a butterfly yet? No, just be patient. All right, so here I have another Post-it with a different strategy, and the strategy is connecting. So I would stop and I would ask Leah, can you think of a time you needed to be patient? And then we can talk about how the caterpillar is being impatient and apply that or connect it to a moment where she's needed to be patient or she has been impatient, and foster that conversation with her before we move on. But that will help her understand what it means to be patient in the terms of this caterpillar needs to be patient with the chrysalis and the transformation process. All right, so you would just go on and, don't overwhelm Beckett with Post-its throughout the book. I would say 2 to 3 Post-its, especially if it's something that he has some background about. If it's a book where he doesn't have a lot of background, you might increase it to maybe 3 or 4 Post-its to remind yourself to stop. But I always connect my questions, my prompts for them with the reading strategies. And that will tell you if they are comprehending what you are asking them, or what the text is. So pick your text carefully, make sure that it's at their level, make sure they can understand it, at least the content of it as you're reading, and go from there. All right, so that is Beckett, and I'm gonna pause this, stop it because I have visitors, and I'll do the other video with Jameson stuff.